to Clean Hands, Clear Future. I'm David, again, here with Sarah and Rebecca, and today we're talking about a sneaky, stubborn bacteria that can wreak havoc on your gut. No, not my wife's cooking. We are talking about Clostridium difficile. Difficile, it has many ways to pronounce it, but essentially, many of you know it as C. diff.
That's right. This little troublemaker is one of the most common healthcare-associated infections and a major cause of antibiotic-associated diarrhoea. It's persistent, hard to get rid of, and unfortunately, it loves to overstay its welcome.
But don't worry, we're here to break it all down, what it is, how it spreads, and most importantly, how to prevent it. So let's get into it. All right, let's start with the basics. Clostridium difficile is a type of bacteria that can cause severe diarrhoea and inflammation of the colon, also known as colitis. And here's the kicker, it's often triggered by antibiotic use.
Exactly. Antibiotics, while life-saving, can sometimes wipe out the good bacteria in our gut. When that happens, C. diff seizes the opportunity, overgrows and releases toxins that make people sick.
And it's not even just a minor stomach bug. In severe cases, it can lead to dehydration, sepsis, and even be life-threatening. So how does this pesky pathogen spread? Well, it all comes down to spores. C. diff spores are tough little hombres, and can survive on surfaces for weeks or even months.
That's why infection prevention is so crucial. These spores can be spread through contaminated hands, medical equipment, and high-touch surfaces in healthcare settings. If someone ingests the spores, say by touching a contaminated surface, and then their mouth, boom, that's an invitation for C. diff.
And let's not forget, antibiotics aren't the only risk factor. Age, hospitalisation, and weakened immune systems also increase the risk of infection.
So what can we do to prevent C. diff infections? Let's talk solutions. Ladies?
First and foremost, proper hand hygiene. But here's an important distinction. Alcohol-based hand sanitizers don't kill C. diff spores. So when dealing with C. diff, washing hands with soap and water is absolutely essential.
And for healthcare workers, proper cleaning protocols are a must. Bleach-based disinfectants are the gold standard for wiping out C. diff spores from surfaces.
Antibiotic stewardship is another factor. Healthcare providers need to prescribe antibiotics wisely to prevent unnecessary disruptions to the gut microbiome. Love that word.
And for patients, if you're prescribed antibiotics, take them exactly as directed. Don't stop taking them early because you're feeling better. And don't be afraid to ask your healthcare provider if they're truly necessary.
All right, we've covered what C. diff is, how it spreads, and how to prevent it. Sarah, Rebecca, any final thoughts?
Just like with all infection prevention, it's about being proactive. Whether you're a patient or a healthcare worker, simple actions like hand washing and responsible antibiotic use make a big difference. Making small changes to our diet may also help prevent C. diff. The more diverse our gut bacteria are, the better. One way to achieve this is by eating whole foods wherever possible, plenty of protein and fibre, and cutting down on ultra-processed foods which cause inflammation and upset our guts.
And if you or a loved one is dealing with a C. diff infection, don't be discouraged. Education and proper precautions can help stop this cycle and ultimately prevent reinfection.
Well said. And that's it for today's episode of Clean Hands, Clear Future. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, when it comes to infection prevention, knowledge is power.
Don't forget to join us next time.
And leave us a 5-star review.
And we will see, or rather you will hear, from us next time. As always, be well, stay safe, and take care, dear listeners, wherever you are.